Welcome back to the channel, everyone. It's been a minute, to say the least. It's been a minute since we pumped some content onto here. My apologies for that. If you just stumbled on the video, you don't even know what I'm talking about. So, yeah, pretty excited to deliver today. Big topic for me. Clean up your cell phone, right? Our cell phones we'd be lost without them, but at the same time, it's a double-edged sword. We also waste a lot of our precious time on our phones, getting penetrated by our phones, letting our phones take our focus away from what we're working on. I know in my last couple of videos, I've gotten a lot better at editing these and making those pauses right there go by faster. I'm not going to do it on this one. We're just going to give you the goods and kind of go from there. So first thing with your cell phone, I want you to notice you don't, and by the way, I'm not an expert on this. You don't have to take my advice. These are things that I have done with my phone over the course of the last month or two, just to make sure that I stay clean with it and I'm able to be as productive as possible. So first thing is your home screen. All right. For me, I love the default backgrounds that Apple gives. I've done this since July and I love to change them up. But this, I think it's just clean. It's not distracting and it just makes me feel clean when I open up my phone. The second thing, and I'm going to start a screen recording now and just put it up on here, is how clean is your home screen, right? I'm not going to go into detail how to set up your widgets or anything like that. You can go on YouTube and look that up. How do I do widgets on an iPhone? What's the best way to set up my iPhone? I want you to notice though, the widgets here matter to me. We have our weather, we have the clock, and we have my battery. Now, not necessarily do I actually care about the weather, but it's just having that clean setup waiting for me. Motivation app, don't be afraid of failure. This is the way to succeed, LeBron James. These are custom in the motivation app. You get to pick your categories on here, your themes and everything like that. Again, not going to tell you how to set up widgets, but what you'll notice, you guys, there are zero badge notifications on my screen. Never once do I get a badge notification. Do I get them little numbers to give me anxiety that I'm missing something, right? I would recommend going to notifications, turn off all your badges for everything. Do I not have any text right now? No, I do. I do have text right now, but it's not going to pull me from the task at hand, right? I probably have 20 emails right now. I don't know that though. WhatsApp, I'm sure there's stuff going on. I don't know that though, right? And that's one thing for sure. Clear up the badge notifications. Once you do, you'll feel cleaner and you'll get a lot less anxiety about checking your apps. Okay. The second thing that you'll notice, my home screen is very diligent with the things I want and need to get done. Not only for, okay, so here you'll notice some apps I still get notifications on. So keep that in mind. Anyway, my home screen, what you'll notice is diligent. So this top right corner, all my work stuff is there. Spotify, I use Safari Photos, right? Bottom left is my health. I'm training for a marathon, so I have my marathon app, I have my meditation apps, my brain training apps, my Bible. I have my Wim Hof breathing, my audiobooks, and my scale. So the only apps I can see on my home screens are ones that serve me both in my business and my personal growth. My Whoop, again, I'll talk about my Whoop some other day. I'll talk about my apps some other day. And now here's another great point. Justin's message pops up, but it doesn't penetrate my home screen by giving me a badge to look at. My Fitness Pal is on there. The next page, right? My money, my finances, because that's important to me. And then I have my fantasy football apps because that's important to me as well right now, right? So work, health, finances, the big three: health, wealth, happiness. And then on the bottom, fantasy football, because it's important to have hobbies and things that you're doing for fun as well. The calendar's on there because I like to know the day. And then as you can see, my affirmations are always right there waiting for me in the top left corner. So I can always do a video on affirmations. I can always do a video on apps on my phone as well, which I might do. But for now, it's just the basics of like, here's how you set up your phone to look good and to feel good. Also, I don't get any notifications on my home screen. And the reason why I don't get notifications on my home screen is because while I'm working or while I'm doing a task at hand, I want my focus to fully be at that. I don't want to be I don't want to know what's going on anywhere in the world except in the one place I am. And that's me being present in each and every situation. I don't get blown up on my home screen. I also don't have any sounds on. My phone never makes noise. Why would I want it to make noise? Because all that does is it pulls me from what I'm doing and being present in the moment. The last thing you'll notice is there's no social media. There's no social media on my apps, on my screens. Are they on my phone? Yes, over in the social category there. I use them for work, really. I use Instagram for recruiting, Facebook for Facebook groups, and I use Snapchat to stay in touch with my friends. I don't scroll through social media though. And I feel like a big part of that, it's not somewhere where it can penetrate me. It's not on my first two screens. I don't get notifications from any social media apps, not even Snapchat or Instagram, whatever. I don't care what's going on anymore. And one thing I'll say is like this was not easy to transition to the phase where it's like you don't care what's going on. I remember 6 months ago, if someone would have told me, "Hey, we're going to take your phone from you for a week, let's see what you do," I would have lost it. I'd have lost my shit. Um, that's not the case anymore. You could take my phone for a day, you could take it for 2 days. I wouldn't miss it. Would I be able to operate my business or my health or, that kind of stuff? Well, no, because my phone is my greatest tool, but I wouldn't miss out on what's going on outside in the world. It takes a little bit to get to this, to get to this point. Another tip with that too is don't sleep with your phone. It's put it on a desk, put it in a different room. These are all little action steps, you guys, that can get you to freedom in your life. And freedom is, a lot of people talk about like, I want to get to financial freedom. I want to get to, physical freedom, whatever you want. Freedom, give yourself it, liberate yourself here, and stop distracting yourself with apps on your phone and what other people are doing. So yeah, that's a couple tips there. Just that's video one, how to clean up your phone, right? The widgets are great. Don't have all the apps you don't use, kind of like with your calendar. If you're not going to do it, don't put it in your calendar. If you're not going to open the app, don't put it on your home screen, and allow yourself to only see things that are going to serve you. So that's what I got for today. I just wanted to get something up here. I'm going to do another video on the apps on my phone as well soon. So, all right. Thank you guys. Nice to see you all. Peace.